Hi guys, my name is Karthik and I'm from executeautomation.com and welcome to part 11 of our Cucumber with Selenium video series. And in this video, I'll be talking about Cucumber Java 8. So this is a new feature which is available in Cucumber, which supports the Java 8 version. So before watching this part, I would request you to watch part 10 since this part is going to be a complete continuation of that part. Alright, so let's get started. Let's all try to help save tree, water and energy to save our motherly planet Earth. Let's try to do it as much as possible. Cucumber Java 8. So this is another branch of Cucumber Java in Maven. So they both share the same version, which is 1.2.5. So they're pretty much exactly the same thing. The only major difference is in the step definition representation using lambda expression. So in current version of our step definitions, you can see that we have something like this. You have an @ and annotation, and there will be the name of the particular step definition, and you will have a method followed by that. But since we have a anonymous method in Java 8, the current implementation of Cucumber Java 8 will have step definition something like this. You can see that you will have an and there is the body of the particular step and followed by the argument. That's it. And you will have a lambda expression out there. And you can see that the public void to verify Cucumber Java feature, that particular method name is completely missing, including the throws throwable in the method. And the reason is because this is an anonymous method or a lambda expression available out of the box in Java 8, right? So this is really cool because it reduces the number of types that you do, and also it is pretty interesting to see that lambda expression is being implemented in Java after a pretty long time, whereas C# has got this feature for a very long time for now, right? So let's quickly see this in action and see how things works with Cucumber for Java 8. All right, so let's get started. So for that, I'm going to flip to IntelliJ. So this is the same project which we have been working so long in our Cucumber with Java video series. And what I'm going to do is, instead of working with what is called as version 1.5 JDK, which I have been working so long, I'm going to use 1.8 this time. And you can see which version of Java I'm using for this particular project in what is called as this YAML file. And you can just increase the font size, and you can see there is something called as language level. And this language level is responsible to tell that this particular project is currently supporting JDK version 1.5. And if I change this to 1.8, you can see that this project is currently supporting version 1.8. So I'm just going to save it for now. There won't be any problem. You can just try to build this particular project and you don't see even a single failure this time. But the only thing is, it says that the Java task source release require 1.8 as well. This you can easily fix by going to the setting of the IntelliJ IDE, which you can do using Ctrl-Alt-S, and you can just search for what is called as a Java compiler. So I'm just going to search for Java compiler, and this brings you in here. You can see that the target bytecode version is 1.5, and that's what the error is actually. So I will just change this to version 1.8 and I'm hit apply, hit OK. And now if I try to make the project or build the project, you can see that the error will be gone and there will be no compilation error. So everything's pretty good. That's the only change which you're going to do in our project. And now if I come back to my feature file, let's say I'm going to add one more dummy step definition over here, and I just need to see how step looks for Java Cucumber, for Cucumber Java 8. But currently the Cucumber Java 8 package is not added in our pom.xml file. So I'm just going to go to the Google and I'm going to search for Cucumber Java 8 Maven, and this will bring me to the Maven repository, and I'm going to get the latest version, which is 1.2.5. Just copied it, and I will go to the pom.xml file and I will add that particular file for our dependency. I'm just going to add that, and this will take a while to resolve the dependency of Cucumber Java 8. So it's trying to resolve it right now. All right, it just added it. And now if I go to my login feature, now what I'm going to do is I will just try to hit Alt Enter to create a step definition, but this time I will create in a new file instead of creating in the existing login step class. And you'll understand what is the reason. So if I create a new file, you can see that it will create this time using, there's a bug in here. My screen has a higher resolution and the IntelliJ IDE is not really supporting it, but it's showing that there is something out here. It shows that there is something called as Java 8 and Java. This Java was the one which we were using so far in our project, which is nothing but Java 1.5. So which is less than Java 8, of course. And if I use Java 8 and if I give any name, for example, higher version, or maybe Java 8 version stub, and hit OK, you can see that this particular version class file is being added over here. And you can see that this time it is actually showing you a lambda expression. And this class actually has implemented an en class. And you can see that it has imported the cucumber.api.java8en. This is not available in our existing steps. You can see that it is not implementing anything. It just extended our base util class, but it has not imported anything else, right? But for this particular guy, it has actually implemented the en class, and then you can see that it is actually bringing in the lambda expression as opposed to the existing one that we saw. And you'll also get one more error over here. It says that the lambda expression is not supported at this language level. We have already changed the language level, but it is not supporting it yet. So I'll just accept it for now. Oops. So I'll just hit Alt enter. It says that the model setting is not yet set to language level 8. So let's quickly see what does it says. So if I go to the okay, you can see that this particular language level is still 1.5. I'll just change it to 1.8. I'm gonna save it, and this one is also 1.5, so I'll change it to 1.8. I'm just gonna save it. And once I come to this Java 8 version step, you can see that the error is gone. So everything is pretty cool right now. And if I try to execute this particular step definition, this will also work fine without any problem. It's pretty much the regular method that we see, but only change is it's bringing you the lambda expression. So I'm just gonna print the value. The value from new step class is or 0. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to execute this particular feature. You will see that this value will also get printed, and this is the only new feature which is being available over here. It again says that the target version is not set yet. So Control Alt S. I don't know what happened to this guy. I just set the values. All right, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to make the project once again. All right, let's try to run this. You can see that currently it's going to open the browser, and it's going to print the value as well. Okay, so let's quickly see what's coming in here. So if I go to this particular output, you can see that it is actually showing the value in here. The value from the new step class is 8, which is cool. So it is actually bringing in the value for us, and it's also printing the value. So the only one which we have just printed is this guy, the value 8, right? So everything looks good. So this is the only great change which has been made so far, and I don't really literally see any great changes for the Cucumber Java 8 for now. Maybe in future there will be some other versions feature as well, right? So that's it, guys. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and have a great day.